so I'm gonna quickly go over Meshtastic. Oh shit, I just fucking ripped the shit out. I'm gonna try to go over Meshtastic as quickly and efficiently with no bullshit. Um, cause it's fucking nerd ass shit. But to be honest, you have to be really fucking stupid to not be able to do this. Even if you don't know IT, if you even if you don't know anything, bro. I can give you a quick, just how to a R word could do this. So imagine just a little computer chip comes in this box this size, right? It's and it uses a radio frequency of like around 950 megahertz. And so if you imagine like a walkie-talkie when you're like, using little kid walkie-talkies and you're clicking it and you're trying to like talk to somebody, um, it's pretty much the same thing as a walkie-talkie, but instead of it using the same frequency band, like in range and all that stuff, it uses one very similar to like just Wi-Fi and think kind of that thing. So it's like Wi-Fi is not walkie-talkie, but it's still radio, and it's at the same time it's like a radio. It's on all the time. So, but the frequency is different. So that's why this is like you don't need a license for it. You can. It's pretty much Wi-Fi long fucking range, and so but you don't need a license for it. None of that bullshit. You don't need none of that lame ass shit. And it's called LoRa. That's what the protocol called LoRa. You know, LoRa 32. It's a Heltec V3, and oh look, it even says on the box, 863 to 928 megahertz. So you can tune the shit to go to anywhere in between that frequency, which is legal, 100%. You don't need the shit. Oh, who's blowing me on Snapchat? Okay. You don't need nothing like that. This is you can get this on Amazon, bro. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Now, I saw this other guy on YouTube. I forgot what his name is, but I'll try to um put it in there if I find it. But he's the one that told me that there are some of these that come with these antennas that look like just kind of straight like cylinders, and then there's also versions that come with like these little antennas. Oh yeah, like these little antennas right here. These ones apparently are the super good ones, and to be honest, I've used them a couple times, just these ones, and it comes in a little like plastic case. Uh, oh here, they come in these plastic cases, and you can kind of open it up, and you put the little tiny antenna in this little crevice of the L, boom, like that, and you close it up, and so you're walking around with the radio looks like this, right? But um, this radio does lack, or not the radio, this fucking antenna lacks um, in range and just direction too, because like the radio stuff, like the antenna shit's like it's like a beam or like a donut sort of shit coming out, and for like optimal use, you're gonna need the I don't know if you call them like the cardinal rules of fucking radios. That's like height and line of sight. That's pretty much like the two, to me, most important things. But oh, but but also like there's other things like is it outside of a building or is it inside? Like is it at least right next to a window, or is it like no, it's on the first floor in like a skyscraper. It's like dude, the fuck you doing? But you can also like let's say you're in the top floor of a like 10-story building and you can't get access to the roof. Well, okay, well shit. Well, I'll put in a backpack and I'll put the backpack next to the window, and that might work. I I think you can really get better results than stand on the first floor. Even if you're inside and you just kind of, even if the antenna's like in a bag, you can put it next to the window. Boom. I think that'll give you some good results. Not as good as it being outside. Not even as, probably not even good as it being outside on a two-story building on the roof. But I don't know. It just depends. Um, that shit's pretty cool. And to be honest, like, here's one that I made right here. Um, this is just one of them I made. This is kind of like just a little. I was fucking around and I was trying to build like a sort of like unit that I could put in the attic. That it's like I live up in Texas and it's fucking hot as dog shit. And it gets like over 100 on the regular. So the attics we have, it fucking cooks up there. It cooks. So I wanted to like a heat-proof thing. Now I put fucking styrofoam in there and wrapped it around it. Right now, it's not. It just became not hot in Texas, so I'm not worried about that right now. But for the future, I've seen people print like 3D print cases that have little it's like little holes for putting the like these right here. You can put these like one on each side of the mesh and stick it in the unit. Kind of, you have to solder them, and it's not hard to do that, but I just didn't want to do this shit. Uh, and so my future plan with this is to get a little just like it almost looks like particle board but with holes in it, and you can kind of just like stick shit on there and it won't move, but it's also like not touching anything, inside of the box. So that's pretty sweet. Oh shit, I just fucking hit the shit on myself. And so the other thing is like it has a you can plug a battery in it on the back of this mesh, and you can put whatever kind of battery you want on it. To be honest, because like it has fuck, I don't even know where the cables went. Let me see if I can find one. My shit's a mess, man. Hold on. Yeah, that shit's mega lost. So okay, either way, it comes with a cable you can plug into just any battery. It's just a red and black cable. Solder that bitch on there. And this one it came with the upgraded antenna, and this looks like just a fucking like Netgear antenna. This works really good, surprisingly. Sorry, this works really good. Like this is like a hardcore, like long range antenna. Like I put it in the attic, and I was able to pick up things that were 200 miles away. Now, mind you, it was at the seventh hop, which is you only get 7 hops in Meshtastic, from what I know. Yeah, so you have 7 chances to. Now, see, the thing is, you can also turn the internet on pretty much for it. It's called MCQQ, and it's like a default gateway slash like I don't know DNS server. I don't know, something like that. And you can turn on the internet pretty much, or you can make your own private server sort of thing. I just I'm I've done it, but I like doing what was it, the non-internet thing, because that it feels like cheating to me. Yeah. So I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that shit off. You have each, I think, node. That's what they call a node. Like, well, you have 7 hops maximum. That's the most you have. So depending on where you're at, like if you're in a city with a lot of fucking nodes and you don't have to like worry about too much about, oh, I might not have the right amount of hops. Just put on like 3. I think the default's 3. And so default 3 hops. I turn that bitch up to 7, just because I'm trying to like do long range city where no one's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much that. I put this in a case. Like, here's one that I got. I got this shit from Home Depot, and I got this one. So the only reason I got them with the screen is because like sometimes you have to like repair it, and if you're doing it from Bluetooth, you have to like look at the number. Oh, see, that's how it comes at default. You can make it a preset number, but I do like the randomly generated ones, and it like all you gotta do is like look at the screen, see what the number is, and type it in your phone or your computer or something like that. Um, that's why I got this one, and it's very fucking. It's like in a conduit box for electricians, but it's non-metallic, and so I know this shit's gonna stand up some good heat because that's where I'm at. The only other thing is like it needs to be waterproof in case it rains. If you put this outside, if you put this inside, like in the attic where it's super fucking hot, no big deal. But if you want to put it like on a tree or like on your roof or on like the side of your house or just anywhere outside, or if it rains, it can get wet. You gotta make sure because that's just gonna fry your shit quick. It's gonna fry your shit quick, and that's why this one I'm not counting on being waterproof. I'm just trying to make a couple like attic units, put it in there because it has a little rubber hole you can like feed cables through. So that's pretty sweet. That's why, but can't put it outside. And so you open it up, and it's just like an empty box. And the back of it, like electrical conduit box, it has like holes you can punch out. And so I just punched the little asshole out the back of this one, little cylinder, you know. Um, put some, Velcro around that hole, just easy money. And I'll show you kind of what I'm trying to do with this thing. Like for instance, like an easy one, if I just want to put this somewhere and I want to make sure that the cable is not gonna get like you see how it's just kind of sitting there and it's plugged directly into my shit. And so I don't want this cable to be moving around when when someone moving the box or like maybe it kind of falls down a little bit like that. I don't want this fucking cable to move on the inside. So um I might kind of get it locked in real fast, and I'm gonna like I don't know do like a little loop around that hole. I do some more slack. Hold on, so I'm faded as hell. And so I'll make a little loop around that hole, and then so like now it's hooked in, and I'll loop it around, and I'll give it like hella tension. Like not I'm gonna break something, but I'll like to where it's like it's tight, to where it when I put that Velcro on, like it had some pressure on it, so like I didn't even see it. Oh shit, Gina. There's a loop of Velcro around the cable itself, and then around the loop, I put the whole shit. And so that shit works, and you can still see the screen for when you need to read that MFA token. I'm thirsty, bro. Fuck me. Oh shit, hold on. Forgot. Mhm. Throw, boy.